Guys, Brooks Koepka is the returning champion here. He's a two-time winner, but since we haven't seen him since he was cut from the Farmers Insurance Open last month, it's something to be mindful of. He's plus 3,000. Is that too high or too low for Brooks here, Geoff? And also, does he still have the blonde hair?
I mean, I don't follow stuff like that. You have to contact Emerson for the latest, fashion updates on guys like Brooks Koepka. Look, I will scold people for taking Brooks Koepka this week. I get it. Like, this is when we want to take Brooks, when he gets up in the odds and everyone's also off him. And, it's like, Brooks doesn't win these events. And then you get him a plus 3,000 or whatever. It's decent odds, but there's nothing clicking for Brooks right now. He's losing strokes. He's losing like multiple strokes off the tee. And we talked about this yesterday too. So I'm kind of just doubling down on this. I guess it's my big take of the week. But like, when Brooks Koepka's driver isn't working, I mean, like, what is he? I mean, I mentioned yesterday, he's like instead of Superman, he's just man. Like, he doesn't have that mojo. And I think it's a big thing to watch for. If Brooks isn't getting it done off the tee, the rest of his game just doesn't naturally flow. And I don't see him making up for like a bad driver in this field. So no, I don't think these odds are big enough. I think you got to fade Brooks until we see a little bit more.
Reid, how about you?
Oh, I was waiting for the Adam Kaufman, Clark Kent analogy, but I guess it wasn't there.
No. He's just man, like many of us.
I'm going to say it's too high. I'm with Geoff. Look, this is exactly what happened last year when he was at 5,500 to win. He wasn't coming in great form, and then we get the odds. He has some injury concerns, and then we get him, and he wins. But he was 5 back. Remember, he was 5 back going into Sunday, and he just had an amazing last 12 holes, and Xander and Spieth kind of faltered. So a lot of things got his way. James Hahn also faltered as well. But you take a look at what he did last year coming into it. He was 13 in greens in regulation over the last dozen rounds coming into that tournament. This year, it's not the same. Even though he's got 3 missed cuts, and that kind of feels like it's right where we want Brooks, is missing the cut, and then he wins, and that's what he does. I want Geoff here. This is not the case. I think it's too high for him.